All right, it's 8 o'clock. Can I get an indication that I'm audible? Just that indication that I am audible. If someone can hear me, someone can see me. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nomonde Mwamba, and I am a forever business owner and excited one. I've been doing forever for 12 years, going for 13 years now. I'm a mother of four children, and I'm a Sapphire manager in the business. And my background is IT change manager. I stopped working 2017. So today, my assignment is to tell you about this amazing business that I've partnered since 2013, and it keeps on giving and giving. So without wasting any time, I'm not alone today. I'm with my my guest speaker. She will share her journey about the business as well. After I finish to explain to you about this opportunity. So, without wasting any time, at least you have seen me. So, let me try and put my video off and try and go on with it. So this is sorry. So this is our forever business presentation for you to have the team that if you see this picture here is representing the global leadership team, and we are one team in Southern Africa. We have one dream and we have one goal, and that goal is to make sure that forever is forever and forever. So, without wasting any time, let me start. Okay. So, what is it that matters most to you? Maybe you are here. Maybe what matters most to you is your children. Just like I said, I have four children. Maybe your education, your lifestyle as well. Maybe what matters most is your family, is your health, is your wellness. Because remember, we can have everything, but if we are not healthy, we are not taking care of our health, it means nothing. And maybe you have there are many things that matters most to you, but I just want you to stop a minute and think about that thing that comes in your mind whenever you are sleeping and you wake up at 3 and you are thinking about that thing. You are like, okay, this thing keeps me awake every day. So I want a solution for this thing. So you know it. I'm not going to ask what is it, but you know it. So I want you to get along with me so that you can try and solve that thing that matters most to you, or bring more peace unto it while you are listening to what I'm offering you today. So, this is our opportunity. This is forever. So, as you see on the screen, uh, on the top left, this is the founder of Forever. His name is Rex Moore. He's no longer with us here on earth, and his son is Greg Mon. So the company has been founded before I was even born. I remember my sister is born 1978. So Forever was born when I was not even on this earth. So that alone gives you a surety that this is a stability business. Longevity of it's way more. Our headquarters, as you see on the picture, is in Scottsdale in USA, and also we own aloe vera farms, so we don't take aloe from places that we don't know. We own them in the Dominican Republic. And we have the license of the governments over 140 countries, meaning you can do this business over 140 countries. And the company is debt-free, it's a family-owned company, and they also make sure that we are also debt free. We make sure when you come in, we the only thing that you are chasing is making sure that you are also debt free, because the company also is debt free. Okay, so as I was saying that the founder has passed on, but the son is the one who is doing so. His name is Greg Mon, is the CEO of our business, and the president is Aiden O'Hare. They are all in USA, and the executive vice of sales and technology is Garion Brandholz, and we have also a representative in Africa, which is John Batista Amicia. He's responsible for the whole continent of Africa. Okay, and we have our gorgeous lady here who is holding this army of many countries in the Southern Africa, which is South Africa, of course, and Namibia. South Africa has three product center, which is in Johannesburg and Durban and also in Cape Town. So Namibia has their own as well in Windhoek, and Swaziland buys in South Africa, Lesotho buys in South Africa, Botswana has their own product center, which is in Cameroon, and Mozambique buys in South Africa, Zimbabwe buys in South Africa, Angola has their own as well product center. So she is holding all these countries under a wing. And again, I would say that the dream is one dream, one team, one goal, and one forever. And if you see bottom on the screen, there is a certificate that state that we are number 9 over those 140 countries. We are number 9. So can you clap for Southern Africa, because we are really representing a lot on the marketplace there, as a continent that is down there as a third world country. So her name is Mamadia Oni Ntumela. She's doing an incredible job in this side. And we have okay, sorry about that. As I say, this year we are turning 48 years in business, almost 5 decades. That tells you a lot about this business. Almost 5 decades, we are still standing, not shaken, not no fly by night. We are the Rolls Royce of the network marketing, let me say. So tell if you read about network marketing and you make your research, and it will always tell you that you must check if the company has managed the test of time, which is 2 to 5 years and over 5 years. Okay, that's us. We have four decades running perfectly, and we are going to 5 now. That is amazing. So we are the largest grower of aloe, because sorry about that, I just want to move this. We are the largest grower of aloe. We have our own plantation, we have our own labs. Everything is owned, everything we have. We don't outsource to anybody. We don't outsource, so we do everything on our own. So we are the one who were given the first Alu Science approval because of the quality that we have and the purity. And we are kosher and halal approved, and we don't test our products on animals. And we have recently got organic seal as well, that we are 100% organic. So can you see, really, we are really giving our customers a very good product. And also we belong on the direct selling association. Remember, any network marketing company should have products, should have services. And if they don't belong on this board, you should run for your life, because how the consumers of this country are protected if the company you are representing is not member of direct selling association. So I'm giving you all these things so that after you've listened here, you're making your research, you remember what I have said, okay? And from plant to product to you, so there's no middleman. So they're cutting all those costs that happens when you will get your chicken from the shop. It goes through various stages. For from us, it's plant product to us because it is vertically integrated company. Okay, so everything that we have, it's got alu, right? And everything that we use the inner alu. I know when you see alu, you think of your grandma who was squashing everything on the bottle and give it to you, and you run to the toilet and all that. But the laxative part of alu is the outside that they were squashing for you to put it in the 2 liter. So for us, we use the inner stuff, the pure inner stuff there, and they take the outside part, they go and replant it on the farms. And as I said, we own 7.5 acres. I was there on this in February last year. I was on this plantation myself. I've seen it myself and will never run out of aloe. That's all I can assure you. And we have, I'm sure you're asking Nomonde, uh, there is so many aloe I see from the shops and blah, blah, blah. And if you can check from the shops, and they will say aloe water, okay? But if you can check on the ingredients at the back, it's gonna be 0.00002, and you don't even know what type of aloe is that. So aloe has 400 species, and we are using the Babanditis Miller type of aloe, one of the best, okay? So we are really, really using the purest of the purest quality here. And we hand harvest, we don't use those machines. If you grew up in the village, the ganda ganda and all that, and we don't use that. They use the hand harvest. I was there, I've seen it. I've hand harvest as well. Last year, February, I was cutting this aloe with my hand. It was such an emotional moment. In Dominican. So I was also here cutting. I've seen these guys are working very hard. What you see here. So if you join us and say, okay, Nomonde, I will join this business. What you must know, okay, you're joining for your own thing, okay, but you are also feeding these families. Do you know how many forever employed here just to make sure that this aloe comes to you in a right way? So you are not only helping you are also helping these families in Dominican Republic to feed their families as well. They do an amazing job and they are very fast and they enjoy. I've never seen someone who works for forever is so depressed. All of them, they are always happy. So it is carefully nurtured, our aloe, and we have, I think, goats on this farm that they also take care of this things that are growing there. Okay, so maybe you're asking, Omondo, what do you do in this forever? There is no way, you guys. I see you on social media. You are living your best life and all that is because of you take the aloe and you put it on top of the head. This is what people think. They think we do this and we go and it's all about selling this bottle. No, there's a lot going on. And stick around, let me tell you. So first of all, if you see us as forever business owners, we are so happy. I think we're looking so beautiful because what we do, we use our products. We become product of our products. Yesterday, I was sharing my morning routine with my social media, how many products that I'm using. Almost, if you are in forever, I think I use almost 3 cc's just to use on me, because what we do is once you sign in and say, hey, I'm gonna be a forever business owner, so you need to take the money that you waste on other shops and you are not wasting, sorry, you invest on other shops and you bring it here. So you take I'm sorry, I'm gonna name a little bit of other brands. Maybe if you are a forever business owner, I don't expect you to have Red Bull, but to have the Forever Active Boost, the energy boost. I don't expect you to use Lux on your face, but we have avocado soap. I don't expect you to use Colgate. I expect you to use our two gel so that when you do that, you can have a story to tell to people and say, hey, I have experienced this ever since I've been drinking aloe vera gel. I have energy, my skin is clear, everything is going smooth, and all that. You will have 20 to 30 customers because they believe in your story. They've seen you using products, they've seen you transforming your life. Because if you are a forever business owner and they don't see any change, whether it's physical, whether it's financially, whether it's laughter and whatever, they won't believe what we are saying. So our motto is we use the products so that we can share the products to build the clientele, which is 20 to 30. Tell me if you don't know people who brushes their teeth that are 20 to 30. It means you are staying in the zoo if you don't know anyone who brushes their teeth. I'm making an example because we have a powerful non-fluoride to gel. So the third thing that we do, we build teams. So we are just like that. We're not those tender guys that you just see someone wealthy, you don't know what happened. So what we do is we go and say, hey, Swaziland, Eswatini, I'm looking for people to share our powerful products. One join, and then you go and help that person to have duplication as well, to have other people who are distributors and their distribution. So that's what we do. We talk to people every day. We talk about our opportunity. We talk about how good our products are. So it's just a simple business cycle that we do. And what we love most is to coach our teams. When you come, you won't be alone. You join for yourself, but you will be there to make sure that there's 20 to 30 customers, those 20 people who brushes their teeth, we help you identify those people so that you can have the same 5 key people that are in or also making sure that you know the business. Okay, so we have variety of many things. Maybe you are saying, no man, there I don't like a juice, but you like it, don't worry. Maybe you are saying I've already seen, once we are talking, I've already seen what I can do, who I will supply, which doors I will knock. We have nutritions, we have products for active lifestyle, we have weight loss management, we have a beautiful 24 days program, nutrition, okay, nutritional. And we have B products that are only, I think there are only 3. And we have skin care, and we have body care, we have personal care. So remember I said you leave now those shops that you go to every month, you come and buy from your own shop, and use the money that you use to buy that shake. You don't know where is it designed, and you come and buy this shake here, and make sure that you have point system. Okay, so we have all the products for all the right markets. Okay, so if you are into wellness, which is everyone is into wellness, everybody that I know is into wellness. Okay. So if you are into wellness, and you will make sure that you make your own research, which is your own research, you make sure that, okay, on the spot nutrition, who is working what on skin, on men's grooming, on weight loss, on vitamins and everything. So you will make your research, and we've made the research for you so you can see how people are so concerned about their wellness. So, and it is very important that they become very so. What is forever? What forever is not what people are saying. So it's part of the network marketing opportunity. Remember, I said network marketing should have products, should have also the services, so that you can decide what you want. Okay, and it is sorry, where is it now? We're selling also high quality products, and you should be proud when someone says your products are pricey. Yes, because it's high quality. That's how I answer, because quality is not cheap, guys. Quality, high quality is not cheap. I've shown you a bit of the process of these products. Okay. So people get involved for many reasons. For many reasons, purely financially. Even me, when I started, I was down and out. I was an IT change manager that was not affording life. I was pregnant with twins. Okay. So obviously, finance was one of the things that I came in for. So other people, they come for personal development, others for flexibility. Like, I'll just bring a little example. The a flexibility that gives your business, you can receive a bereavement now and say, okay, there's a bereavement in the family, whatever, God forbid, not mine, not yours, and you can pack and go. You are not asking anybody for a leave. You are not asking anyone. You'll just open your laptop, your phone, your mouth. You'll work. You can relocate in some town for 1 week without messing up your business. So flexibility is one of them. And the products, of course, we are nothing without products. Our products is the main thing that we pride ourselves with. Okay. And what Forever is not a job. So I often hear people says that when I start my business, what when am I gonna get paid? What are you paid for? Because why are you gonna get paid for starting? That is always my answer. Why are you gonna get paid for starting? For starting the business. I mean, you haven't worked. So why are we gonna get paid? So that is it's not a job. We don't have a salary. We don't have a steady kind of salary. What you always stay for in the employment because you want security. No, you work. If you decide that this month I don't want to work, you'll get nothing. If you decide that okay, this month I want 50 grand, you'll get that 50 grand. So this is not a job. It's upon your things that you are doing. Okay, so we don't reinvent here. You come in and follow the simple cycle. Okay, so what I'm doing to you now, I am sharing this business to you. What you're gonna do next, you're gonna register. You're gonna go back to the person who invited you and say, hey, I've listened to Nomonde and the guest, I want to register. And you register. Okay. You don't register again, you register by buying stock, which is I'm coming to that part. The next part is you're gonna plan with that person and say, hey, my situation is this. I don't want all this travel of yours, guys. I just want to have a relief. I want 20 grand a month. Show me how to make 20 grand. Oh, you're saying, okay, now I'm fine. I'm just looking for a community where I can grow personally. So they plan. I want the trips that Forever is giving. You plan with your person that, and the next thing is things are happening at manager level and beyond. They are also happening below manager, but that is the ultimate goal because it opens for more of the things. Okay. That's what we do. And the very same thing that is important is you need to make sure you have a why. You can't join the business and say, because I've seen Nomonde doing it. Nomonde said she was a IT person. So I also wanted to to join because I like a vibe, I like her. No, you can't have those kind of reason. You need to have a reason, like you have to change somewhere, somehow. I don't know what is bothering you. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe your self-development is lacking. Maybe you want financially independence. You want to have a voice. Okay. So when you have money, you have voice. Even the families, you have voice. Okay. Maybe you are planning your pension. You are like, okay, I don't want to touch my pension, but I want something that will sustain me while I have exited the employment. Maybe you want a new car. You're tired of driving a car that the payslip is giving you. It can give you that. Maybe you want to change your lifestyle. You are tired of staying where you are right now. So you want to change your life. It's you who knows. And this box and this opportunity, it's a vehicle of whatever that is bothering right now. So it's very easy to join Forever. You can join it even after this meeting, online or filling the form old way. So step number one is buying this box. This box costs so cheap. Oh my goodness, it's so cheap. Remember, people used to have franchise. If you can go around and check what is the franchise cost for Nando's, you'll find out it's 3 million or 2 million. And we used to hear that people used to take their house and say, bank, hold my house if I don't pay back. But they will make money after 2 years because they need to pay back the bank and all that. But with Forever, you can make money starting from this box. So this box is simple as 7.110. Just like that. Boom, you are a business owner. You have a name. Okay? You have a name. Your name is registered as a business owner. So that is the step number one. You've bought this box for 7.110 and it has 25 products inside of it. Step number two, you make sure that you build a team. You sell that stock. You are a full member, you start building a team, you start saying, okay, how do I build a team? Obviously, on that planning meeting with your sponsor, you will discuss things like that and make sure that you reach the KPIs of the business. Yes, we have KPI as well, so that you can unlock everything on the marketing plan, on the compensation plan. Option B, you can be a forever preferred customer, which is you buy lesser than 7.1 and you'll buy at 5% discount until you become a full member. So you discuss that with the person that is coming, who invited you. Okay, how to become a preferred customer? How much can I start? But I can say you can start with something like 1.5. But usually people who are preferred customers, it's people who says, Nomonde, I want to use the products. I don't want to do the business. I don't want to recruit. I just want to use the product because I know they can work. So those people, they come in, they become preferred customers, they buy whenever they want. So, but if you are looking for a business that can give you all the what you want, this is the box that you should go for. Okay. And this is what I was just saying. To build a successful business and forever, remember I said you need to have KPI. KPI is how your key performance indicator, even at your employment, you cannot close a month. Even this week, you are very stressed because you haven't met your target at your workplace. Even here, we have that kind of discipline. Only for people who are doing business, okay? For preferred customers, no. We don't even put them on the groups because they are preferred customers. They are there just to taste the products. So if you are doing the business, this is the condition for you to do so that you can be known that you are doing the business. So we have a global currency. Remember, we are third world countries, so we cannot be judged because we are down there on the map and we have a rand that is going in and out, low and up. Okay, so all of us over these 140 countries, we have standard currency. We call it case credits. So even if you are in America, even if you are in Australia, on the system we are equal. We have equal KPI to do, and we don't get judged because your rand and pula and pound is what and what. So how to make that KPI is you use the products, of course. Remember, I said to you, I use something like three case credits for my house, okay? And I still need to buy case credits to sell to other people. And I recruit as well. Normally, after 12 years, you're still doing the same thing? Yes, we're still doing the same thing. I don't do this, I don't get paid. I don't make money. I'm not growing. So these are the things you need to know before you start the business. So let's say you've bought that box that is called Start Your Journey Combo and you went and purchased again. And this is how you will make a profit of one bottle, which is a profit of one bottle will be 168. If you do that and say, okay, I'm going to sell 2 bottles a day. If you say you're going to sell 2 bottles a day, you make about 336. And if you say, okay, I'm going to sell 10 bottles, you make profit of 1.6. Tell me if you cannot put petrol. You cannot pay that auntie a week. You cannot put on school transport. You cannot put it on a bond, on your car. Something, you'll do something because that's a lot of money. Okay. For you, Sunday will be chilling for you because most of people on Sunday they are stressing because they don't have money to go to work, and also they don't have money to carry themselves to the next peak day. If you do that, you sell 40 bottles, you can make something like 6.7. This is the salary that someone is making from 1st to 31st. And when you are doing that, going back and forth, buying, reselling, you should have made that 4K's credit. And your friend is seeing you and say, Nomonde, wow, you are glowing. You are no longer borrowing money from me. You are no longer crying on lunch dates, on lunchtime. You are forever pushing a trolley every Sunday to refill for your house. Like your life is flourishing, girl. What is your secret? And you tell them, buy your own, start your journey combo. And forever will say, boom. I'm giving you 2K's credit because you have introduced someone into the business, and forever will say, this is 1.623 for you, that you have recruited someone into this business and they give you that money. And just to say thank you for making money for yourself. Like I've never seen forever sometimes is crazy. Is paying us for making money for ourselves. For me it will never make sense, but I love the money that they are bringing, okay? And because you have made 4 CCs, you have brought that one person, forever will start paying you on the 15th of next month, which is February, and give you 1.3 as a 5% boost bonus because of the work you have done. And all in January, you should have made 6K's credit and you have made 9,600. Guys, there's someone on this call who's not earning 9,000. So if you are not earning 9,000 or you pay 9,000 to that car, check that system, make this money, remove that car from your expenses of the car of the month. Okay. And you go higher and say, Nomonde, you said you have a marketing a compensation plan. What is the next level? I've bought this start your journey combo. And what is your next level? I'm itching for the success of forever. So this is another plan that you can present and take a screenshot and take and present to your person who invited you and say, okay, how do I make 15,000 in 1 month? And you should have made 168 in South Africa. I don't think 1 hour. I don't think 1 hour wage or 1 day or 1 hour age is 168. I don't think. I think it's less. So if you can make 168 in one bottle, you can take this opportunity because check. I'm challenging you today. Take your pay slip where you work. Divide by 31. Divide by the hours you work, which is 8 hours, and check how much you get paid per hour at your workplace. Then you will appreciate forever. So if you sell 2 bottles, you still get that money. If you sell 14 bottles, you get 2.3 as a profit. You took out money you paid with, and with profit is 2.3, okay? You sell 60 bottles, 10 grand. Do you know how much is 10 grand? 10 grand is a 1 million house bond. Can you see? You can go and get another house and tell yourself every month I'm going to sell 60 bottles. That will pay the bond of that house. Maybe you're even renting it, that house, who knows? But that is a 1 million house. I'm opening your mind today because maybe sometimes you are like, oh, I can't figure out how I can manage my life with forever. And you go and introduce 2 people who will say that I have 7.110. I want to start also. Show me the plan how to make this. Forever will say, boom, 3.2. Thank you for introducing Jason and Anele into the business. Yo, there's a lot of this money floats all the time. So we have 3 paydays for just paying you to say thank you for people you've recruited into the business. And on the 15th, we get paid for team volume. So the team volume for the work that you've done as a boost bonus, as an assistant supervisor, because that's what you are called when you're a full member, you will get 2,116. So if you were told that you get paid when you're a manager, you get paid when you introduce. Once you introduce one person or two, you are a leader. So you are leading a team. So they will pay you. So you should have made 10 case credit because you've sold 60 bottles. You have made 6 by doing that, and you have brought two people that gave you 4 case credit, and you are a supervisor, meaning you've moved to another level. Okay, you've made only this month 15,000 rand. What can you do with 15,000 rands? It's a lot of money. So remember, everything is on the blueprint in forever. It's written. There's no hidden. There's no fakimali in Zobona. There is nothing like the transparency is there. You are shown how you make money. I just showed you now how to make 9,000 and 15,000. Okay. And now I'm showing you when you build a team correctly, this is how you paid. They show you everything with the percentage as well. Okay. So when you start on the red circle, you have 5%. When you're a full member, you have 30% discount. And when you want to, remember, just showed you now on this one that you made 10 case credit, you are a supervisor. You are a supervisor. uh, Supervisor, you make 10 cc's 1 month, and the other rank you have now, you buy cheaper as you move. You buy cheaper. Supervisor get 38% discount. You coming from far. You coming from 5%, you went to 30%, now you're on 38%. And this other percentage, I don't want to confuse you now, is for paying, it's for people that you are bringing into the business and the existing assistant supervisor. That is how you to be calculated the money for supervisor. Okay, so if you want to move from supervisor to assistant manager, you need to do 60 case credit within 2 months. So everything carries over, is consecutive. Again, when you are assistant manager, 43% now when you're buying products cheaper. Even your pets at home, they will drink products because you are not feeling any pain of buying the products. Okay. Again, you get paid for this group of supervisor. You get paid for this group of assistant supervisor. You get paid for bringing people into the business. And if you go for manager, you can do it in two. You can do it in 120 for 2 months, which is points, and you can do 150 in 3 or 4 months. Okay, you buy products cheaper. Selling makes even more sense in this rank of manager because you buy products at 48% discount. That is almost half. I'll make an example. A manager buys aloe vera gel. We have a standard price list. A manager buys aloe vera gel with 283, 283 in rands, and the selling price for all is 561. Do the math, and other ranks are buying a little bit more, 48%. So you are almost making a lot of money. Okay, so you get paid as well for coaching this team. That is assistant manager 5% and 10% on supervisor, 13 on assistant supervisor, and you also get paid 18 for bringing people into the business. There is more ranks. Okay, and in the focus now of today is ask your mentor, how can I get to this manager? When you are in manager, we show you how to get to this one on down here. Okay, so we love at your workplace. Remember, when someone is new, you don't even want to know to teach that work to that person because they can just take your job, ne? But here, when you are here, we want you to be a manager because we have another stream of income which is called a leadership income. So when you are a manager, I get paid 3 lines for you. I get paid for you, my first generation. And if you raise another manager, I get for that group again 3%. If that manager raise another manager group, I get 2%. Can you see? it doesn't go over 3. We get paid 3 generations. So there is a lots and lots and lots. I don't want to say. So if you have 5 lines like this, that's why when you meet someone who says there's multiple 6 figure in forever, you must just know that it is because of this plan, this leadership. So when we say we love it, when we say you want to be a manager, we love it. We work close with you. We drop everything because we know the power of raising managers. Okay, so it's not only that, we have also incentives. And remember when I started, I said maybe your reason is a car. Okay, and we have something called Forever to Drive. They don't give you a car, ladies and gentlemen. They give you money every month, not lump sum. So you can change your lifestyle. Maybe you don't like cars. You can buy cars that it can be making money for you. Maybe you want a car for Uber. Who knows? You can use this plan to buy that Uber black car and put it on the business. Who knows? Okay. And so many people, they've changed their lifestyle. They've added on their fleet. And you can see here, these were ordinary people with ordinary jobs like you. Today they are driving the main machines. This is 0.00.1 of FBOs. We have lots of FBOs who are driving main machine cars. Okay, I didn't know that I would be close to Maserati in this business. Only in this business you can feel and touch this kind of cars. Maybe you've seen it on the catalog or whatever, but with Forever you will touch all sorts of cars close, because Forever business owners, they make sure when it comes to that. So Nomonde, how do I get to this? Because I'm tired of driving that car. Tired of driving that car. So it's easy. We have 3 levels. Okay, level 1, you do 50 case credit. Remember, if you do month 1, you are already a supervisor. You do month 200, you're already a manager. Month 3, you do 150. Forever gives you 7,000 rand for 3 years. So don't you think you will go and fetch that OD? You will. Level 2, you do 75, 150, 225, 3 consecutive months. Forever gives you 10.5. 10.5, you can fetch that black Uber black car. Remember, they won't give you that lump sum. They will give you every month. Okay, you do 100, you do 200, you do 300. I've been on level 3 all my life in Forever. I don't know how many times I've been. I think 9 years or 12 now. I've been on level 3. And this is what you get on level 3, 14,000 rands every month. Guys, you can buy that million house I talked about. If you don't like cars, okay, you can do something, and you can do your MBA, you can do your PhD, something. Is because I need to cater for everyone who doesn't like cars. But wow, it will be nice to drive a car that is nice. So we travel, guys. We travel. So if you are here, can you type on the comment if you have a passport type 1 for me? If you don't have a passport, type 0. You don't have a passport, type 0 for me. I need to see. Oh, no, they are ready. You guys are ready to travel. So, if you are ready to travel, you are ready. Oh, I love this. Those who are typing 0, please go and make your passport. It's 600 rands. Okay, so we have 3 international trips. The number 1 is Level Up. This one, you go and see those plantations I was talking about. You are flying with a private jet with all the executive in your workplace. Do you sit with your executive? Do you sit with the CEO? Do you eat in the same table? They take you like a shareholder here. You're not just a distributor. So this is the first one. And the second one is this is the qualification. You need to do better than last year. So that we'll discuss when you're a manager, so that you can qualify for this. I don't want to go into details. And the second one is, remember I said we have 140 countries. So when you have 140 countries, we meet in one location, which is the exotic location. We are off to Dubai, guys. in April. Okay. And the qualification for this next one of next year is Hong Kong. So if you want to go to Hong Kong, we are all starting afresh, which is 1st of January. We are all fighting until the 31st of December for Hong Kong next year. So, but now for what we've qualified in 2025 in April, we are going to meet all of us in Dubai. Can you imagine? In few weeks. Okay, so in Dubai, these dates, mark these dates. If you haven't joined here, follow us. Watch us, but don't watch us, join us, man. Join us, don't just watch us. And I'm not gonna play the video because of time, because I want my guests to come. Okay. So these are the three trips that we have. Okay, so in that trip of global rally, which is we were in Paris last year, we are going to Dubai. So in Dubai, what happens is those who did the best, they get the shares of the company profits that they've made the whole year. What you've got in December, which is your bonus that was just deposited in your account at your workplace. In Forever, do it in style. They say, bring your plus one, and they take us to an exotic location. They give us spending money, and they give us the shares, which is your bonus. We get it in a very nice way. Okay. And the other one, so these are people who got their bonus in April in Paris. We were in Paris last year. And yeah, if you see someone you know, yes, shout who for you. And I'm also there as well. And the next one that they have levels also. So there's level one, level two, level three. And unfortunately, guys, we are no longer showing monies like we used to do before because of the network marketing board. Okay, so the other one is Eagle Managers Retreat. For this one, this year we are hosting as South Africans. We are hosting the whole 140 countries in Sun City. Can you believe it? And we're still running on the qualification period. It starts 1st May to 30 April, and we travel on September. We will be in Sun City. We'll be treated like globe trotters as well. And yeah, next year it will be revealed in Sun City. I think Dubai. Where are we going next year? So if you haven't joined, please join fast, 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 so that you can, when May starts, you are fighting also for the next one. Remember, I said that passport you have, it needs to work. So these are the people. We are from Phuket last year, September. These are the people who went. We had beautiful time in Thailand with Asian people. This is me also here together with my colleagues, yeah, with my people. So, and this is Sun City. I don't know if I must play this one. Maybe it will excite you that to understand that we are coming. We are hosting. Okay, so we're gonna be in Sun City, guys. Unfortunately, for this one, you'll be told because you won't be there. You'll watch, you will be like, is this my country? That's how forever things are done. So this one, you need to be a manager for you to run for this one. Then all the qualification are there. Your mentor will show you how to qualify for this. Who can join forever? Everyone, as long as you are 18. Whether you are black, pink, whites, I don't know, wherever color, as long as you are 18, you have a goal, you have a dream, you can join or forever, And I'm sure you're asking, Nomonde, will it work for me? You know, those little devil thing that are saying to you now. Yes, if you take it serious, anything you take it serious. And I always say, even with Jolo, you make time for Jolo. There's no way you can say you're busy. You make sure that you call that person. You make sure you call that person. You make time for that person. So that's what you do, okay? And that's what you do. And so you make time, you be coachable, you don't come with your things and say, I'm at work, people are reporting to me, so I can't report to you, you know. So you make time for that. And you commit anything you have that you are committed on. You become successful. And also, you need to be self-motivated. We can motivate you. Your situation, your bank balance should be motivating you, okay? And we, as forever business owners, we dream big. We are big dreamers. We hate it when a business owner doesn't dream. We hate it that you don't envy us when we are going to Dubai, because we know you are not thinking big. So you need to be a dream bigger. You set high goals for yourself, because we are the people, we exercise faith more. So commit to have customers. Remember, when you have that legal excuse, remember how many people you meet that have brushed their teeth today. That is a box of two gel you can start with. Be prepared to tell everyone. Otherwise, we're going to recruit your cousin, recruit your pastor, recruit your colleague, because when now you join and you keep quiet, you don't say anything. So the secret agents, they don't make it in this business. You need to tell everyone about. And attitude is what will draw people. People buy us more than forever. They don't know forever. They don't care. But if your attitude stinks, you won't make it also in this business. So is it a yes or is it a no? If it's a yes, sign in. We have joining link. Start that business. Don't overlook, don't listen to whatever, just do it. If it's a no, use the product so that you can gain that confidence and get your questions answered. And I'm looking for my co-host, um so that she can stop share. Do me, are you some way? Let me check. I'm gonna hand it over to Undumi. Oh, she's there. Can you share your screen, my leader? Um, I'm gonna hand it over to her to share her powerful story. Okay, I can see you are there. If you can't share, just shout to me, because I have your story as well. But I gave you the rights. Okay, thank you so much, Ntemi. Thank you so much. Come, guys, come. We can.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, there. Okay, so try to make
okay,
it
let me,
bigger. Try to make it bigger.
yes,
Uh,
is it big enough?
yes, now it's fine. Thank you so much. So I'm going to introduce my guest today. She is one of my leaders that are working so well, independent in my team. She's based in East London. She's gonna share her story. But what I can excite you to stay on this Zoom call is she's been with Forever for 10 years, and she used to be a government employee. So over to you, Ndumi.
Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you very much. And I am so honored to be your guest and having a confidence in me that I will share my journey and inspire people that are here. And also, I want to take this opportunity to thank you, our country sales manager, for believing in me and believing that my journey will touch someone and inspire someone. And at this point in time, I'm just praying that whatever that I'm going to share here, it's going to resonate with someone else. It's going to make sense to someone. And my story is as follows. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My story, I have themed it as driven by faith, sustained by forever. I'll be sharing my journey with you. And who am I? Who is this lady? Who is this dark chocolate? I'm a work from home single mother of three, and I work from home by choice. That's by choice. It's not because I was retrenched or anything, it's by choice. I'm a former civil servant in the Provincial Department of Social Development, and I've been working for the Department of Social Development for 27 years. My journey with Forever started on the 25th of August, 2016. I am currently a manager in the business and doing Forever full-time since May 2025. So last year in May, I started my journey as a Forever business owner full-time. I'm currently an Eagle Manager, already qualified for Eagle Manager 2026, which is closing in April. I qualified for it in 6 months. So I closed my Eagle Manager in October. I'm a Forever to Drive qualifier level 1, and I'm a Chairman's Bonus qualifier, Global Rally qualifier, just about to be confirmed. Okay, why did I join Forever? At this point, I think let me just take you back to who am I in terms of my background. All right, I was raised by parents who were hustlers. My father was a taxi owner before, and then he became he was a taxi driver before, and then he became a taxi owner. My mother started as an employee in one of the factories here in East London, and then he resigned. The reason why she resigned is because of the toxic environment. I even remember her boss was John, because she would come from work crying, miserable that John has ill-treated her and all that stuff. As a result, we ended up knowing the name of her supervisor or the boss. It was John. So whenever we say Boss John, I can resonate with John, because the way he gave my mother a hard time at work, it was just something else. So when he resigned, he went to selling food at the factories and at school. We used to wake up at 3 o'clock because the bakery will come and deliver our bread at 3 o'clock. So we wake up, wash, prepare food, and then we go and sell. I'm telling you all this background because I want you to understand my journey. And I know there is a myth that people that are making it in Forever within a short space of time are people that have been selling, people that have been exposed in the hustling environment. Here am I have been exposed in the hustling environment, but guess what? It took me 7 full years to be a manager. All that I'm trying to say, and the reason why I've added this slide here, is to show you that it doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. What matters is what you do when you have joined the business. There are people that are making it successfully in the business within a short space of time, and then they get to manager. And those people, they were not even exposed in a background. They have not even been raised in a background where the parents are hustlers. But look at my journey. But I have learned to embrace my journey. In each and every pothole, each and every speed hump that I get, I have embraced it. When I was working for a government, I was in debts to an extent of getting my furniture repossessed after a shortfall that was supposed to be paid by medical aid. The medical aid could not pay all my bills, and I knew, I don't want to lie, I was told and I signed to say that I am going to pay this bill. This was a bill that was shortfall when I was giving birth to my last born, so the medical aid could not pay it all. I was in debt to an extent that my municipality and my house would be blocked such that I won't be able to buy electricity. Remember, I was a deputy director. I was in the management, at least a management position at my workplace, but I was in debt. My kids' school fees, it became a norm. It literally became a norm for me to pay it in arrears. All the time, when it's January, I will start paying the previous year's school fees. So that was my lifestyle. I was a deputy director, but I was in debt. And I came out to understand that when you are indebted, when you have debts, when debts become normal, when the vision is absent, when you have no vision, when you are morose, when you tend to accept that this is my lifestyle and this is the norm. You make it a normality, a state of abnormality. For you, it becomes normal. with all my struggles, but I wasn't doing much to change my situation. But guess what? You know, when I was working in the department, we were having those open plan. So there were cubicles. You will definitely hear someone from the next one, whatever that the conversation they have, because we had cubicles. So one day, it was 2016, around April. I want to believe that it was the time when the qualifiers were on Global Rally, because it was around April, somewhere there, when my colleague next to me, she was actually watching on Facebook, and she saw these people, these forever business owners that were enjoying themselves out there in the exotic areas. They were wearing costumes. It was during the week because I was at the office, and they're busy enjoying themselves. And when she was appraising them, commenting, I went and I looked at what she was watching. Those were, unfortunately, I don't know who she was watching then. But when I went there, I said to her, this life will suit me well. This is the life that I deserve. So I made a commitment then that I am going to join this business. I am going to make it work, this business. So I joined after her. So we had an agreement that she must join first, and I'm going to join after her. She joined in July. I joined in August. Obviously, August was the only month where I could get an extra money because it was my bonus month. It was my bonus month, and July was her bonus month. So she had to go start, and then I joined under her. We were fairly new because our time of joining is more or less the same time. So I joined under her. We were colleagues. That was fine. We were trying to make it work for us. Marry the process and divorce the outcome. That is one principle that I've learned in this business, that you keep on doing what you're supposed to be doing, no matter what. Keep on doing what you're supposed to do, no matter what. I joined the business on the 25th of August, 2016 to be specific, and I am currently turning 10 years in this year of 2026. I managed to buy my second property, 2016. Let me tell you something. I was still indebted. I was still in debt. Remember, I joined in August, and what I did was to exercise my faith. I exercise my faith to a point. I love to challenge myself. One thing about myself, I love to challenge myself. I bought my second house after joining. And you will be surprised, and I'm sure you are wondering, how did I manage to buy a second house? The mishmash that I did is extremely, I'm not even proud of it. What I did was to move my debit orders. Most of my debit orders, I moved them from my personal account to my business account so that I can score a better scoring when it comes to credit. That is what I did. And immediately when I did that, I knew it for a fact that I am going to be responsible for this debt, whether it's in my business account or it's in my personal. But what I wanted was to have a second house. And I committed that this forever that I'm joining is going to pay my bond, my second bond. I then became a supervisor in January 2017. Mostly it was through sales, and I had one downline only then. If you remember, 2017, we were still having 25 CCs in 2 consecutive months. So I did that, and I became a supervisor in January. Did my first business launch in February 2017. I then became an assistant manager in April 2017, meaning from the time of joining, from the month of joining up until I became an assistant manager, it was 8 months after joining. Then I lost my sponsor and my granny in business in 2018. Remember, we're still navigating, both of us, me and my sponsor, were still new, and at least the proximity and the distance was at least fair. Her sponsor was living in Joburg, and at that time, the physical presentations were not that much like they are happening now. Like Now we can hardly get a month passes by without a physical presentation. But then it was not so common to have physical presentation. So we're just depending on learning, getting to ask, inquire, and all that stuff. But we were not really exposed in physical presentations. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe they were there, but we didn't know. So I built my, I bought 2018. I normally say to people, if you don't have faith, come and hotspot from mine. If you feel like your faith is weak, come and hotspot from mine, and there's no password. Now I've built my business with faith, and it was sustained by forever. Because 2018, I bought myself a baggie. Remember, I'm an assistant manager now. I used my forever pay slip for affordability. I was still employed, but I could not afford to buy the car. But because of pay slip forever, I used it to top up as an additional income to top up from what I was earning. And then I've built a house in the village 2019 and 2022. And mind you, this house was not even my interest. It was just a dream that my granny wanted. She always wanted to have within the yard. That passion of, I so wish that our house, my home could look like other homes. Because the original house was the one that was built by her father. So you can imagine, it's those old houses, but the ones that we keep them close to us because we've got memories attached to them. But she wanted to have a modern house that will have a modern style. So I built that house. It took me 3 years, but I finished it, and I only used forever payments. I did not, because I could not afford to take, remember, from my past John's salary. I don't have extra money because I don't even afford to pay for school fees, keep up school fees, municipality, and all that stuff. I could not afford. My leaders, if I may tell you, if you are here and you once experienced a moment of feeling that your dignity has been stripped away from you, it was a moment when I arrived home and I found my helper sitting on the 20-liter paints because my furniture was repossessed. When I could not pay only 8,000 rands, that was a shortfall from a medical aid. I bought livestock for the village. This was my grandfather's dream. He always loved. He had his, but they died for some reason, or I don't know what happened to them. But I wanted to restore his dream because I know how he felt about his livestock, and I know that's a dream that he will always cherish and admire. Doing for Sisike, even if I had no team or I have no sponsor, it was non-negotiable. That is what I was taught, and that is what I'm still running my business with. It's non-negotiable. For Sisi is non-negotiable. So let me try and, I don't know, okay, I had some pics here. I don't know where they are. But I believe this one for 2018 was my picture with the car. This one for 2019 to 2022 was the house picture, and the 2022 was the livestock. I don't know why it's not popping out. I'm not sure. But I guess let's continue. From 2020 to 2022, I feel like I was tested by fire here. I was shaken, but not destroyed. From 2020 to 2022, I lost all my team members. Slowly but surely, I lost all of them. Even those ones that were remaining, they would fall after a while. They will do 1cc, 0, something. But eventually, I lost everyone in my team. They had no consistency, those ones that were remaining. There was no vision at all. So they were staying with me, but with no compliance when it comes to minimum requirements of the business. One thing that I've learned in this business is that the team that took you to manager, and in my case, is the team that took me to assistant manager, It's not the same team that took me to manager. This was the time when I was still busy with my project, the housing project in the village, and then the building project had to be paused. I needed to raise some money from my profits because now I am struggling. I don't have a team. With my hustling background, I want you to know this. If someone tells you that people that are making it in forever are the people that have got hustling background, you come and tell them that. It's not like that. With my hustling background, but it was still difficult to close manager. So all that I'm trying to tell you is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your background. What matters is what you are doing when you are in the business. What you are doing when you're in business. That's all that matters. Because look at my story. I had a very good foundation when it comes to sales. I still maintain that, but I struggled to make it to manager. It took me 7 full years to get to manager. And I'm sure you could agree with me that there are people that I have joined the business, but they have no background whatsoever when it comes to hustling, entrepreneurship, and all that stuff. They were not exposed. They never even sold a suite for that matter, but they made it quite earlier than my 7 years. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So now I was told to share my journey. I'm in 2023, the year of turning point. I'm a bit disappointed by this. I want you to see the pictures because I do have pictures here.
Okay, can you stop sharing? Let me share from my side.
Okay, thank you so much, my leader.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, my leader. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is 2023, and I consider this year as a year of turning point. This is where everything changed in my life. If you see that first picture on top, that's myself attending the first success day. It was still in Vets. That was 2023, January. I'm with my sponsor there, Nomonde, and my co-host today. So I believe in that saying that says that leaders are born in the company events. Indeed, they are born in the company events because we were at Vets. We're still doing our success day at Vets University. This was the first success day, and when I left the success day, I told myself that this year I'm closing my manager level. Come rain, come sunshine, no matter what, I am closing my manager level this year. So I started working, rebuilding my business from exhibition. If you see that picture at the bottom, on my right-hand side, that's me going on exhibitions with my daughter. We were constantly doing exhibitions, street marketing, conduct marketing, just to rebuild my business. April 2023, I love traveling. Do you remember when I told you that I saw someone from that global rally that was in the beach, in one of the exotic, I think it was overseas, but I'm not sure what destination it was. That person was wearing the costume, and during the week, whilst we are busy with documents and everything, reports, they are busy cruising and enjoying themselves. And I said, no ways, this is my life. This life will suit me better. So I took my kids, April 2023, I took my kids to vacation. It was MSC cruise. On that second picture, we are on the jacuzzi there with my daughter. And the next picture is our passport and our itinerary going inside. And then I bought my second car in May 2023. As you can see there on the last picture there on my far left. That car, you'll be surprised. Faith, indeed, faith moves God, and it is really impossible. It is impossible to please God without faith. I bought that car, and I knew that I am not going to afford this car, and I needed a car. I needed a sedan. Remember, 2018, I bought a buggy, so I needed a sedan. So I bought this car. I remember when they were convincing me that I must take automatic. It was extra with 500 and something compared to the manual. I said, I'm not even sure how am I going to pay this manual. So I think going for automatic is going to be a bit fancy and fussy for me. Let's go with basics. But guess what? They approved me for 8 years. 8 years paying the car. And then I settled that car in 16 months. And what is that? What is that? I became a manager in November 2023. The same conviction that I made to myself in January during Success Day, I made it a point that I am finishing my manager level in November 2023. And that happened. You know, at times we just need to stretch ourselves. At times we just need to put ourselves in a position where we actually stretch ourselves and get out of our comfort zone. Because honestly, there's nothing that you are gaining from a comfort zone. And you'll find out that you are not discovering yourself as much as you stay in the comfort zone. This is just a slide that shows that I have settled it in due course. By October, I wasn't paying. I was October 2024, the car that I bought in May 2023. By October, I was owing nothing. The power of forever. Next slide, my leader. Now, tears get shed. I did share some tears. Hearts were broken. I did have my moments of heartbreaks, but God restored my journey in manager and beyond. I raised my first manager in June 2025. I qualified for my first free international trip sponsored by my coach in September 2025. It was first week of September. I think it was around 3rd or 4th of September. I'm sure top picture there, if you know, you know. You don't see those umbrellas anywhere but in Mauritius. So I was attending an international trip fully paid for by my sponsor at Mauritius. And then if you look below the picture, I qualified for Eagle in Phuket. Last year I was in Phuket. I took my niece, if you can see those pictures there, on my far right and the center one, to Mauritius. She was my +1 traveling for free. You know what? This was her year. Last year was her year of 20, it was her 21st birthday. 21st birthday. And then she said, Magazine, it's my 21st birthday. What are you going to do for me? I said, say no more, my dad. Say no more. I'm taking you to Phuket. And since then, I never rested. She kept on telling me this and that. She was the one that was looking and going to Google, checking how is Phuket, what are we going to do, what are activities that are going to do. You know what, that feeling that you feel that you have done something so precious to someone that you love. In this case, it was my niece. Yo, wow. My leader, I think we are, can you go to the next slide? I think this is the one with them. Can you go to the next slide, my leader? Am I still audible? What is happening? Have you lost me? I don't know.
No, we can hear you. Which slide?
Okay. The next one. The next one. I think I've passed this one already. We were on 20 manager and beyond slide. The slide following this one, my leader. Are you struggling?
That is the order of the slides. Can you see?
Is this your last slide in your presentation?
No. I'm still going.
But I can only see the one that says 2023 year of turning point.
I'm on 2026.
I don't know. Why am I not seeing that one? On
Can
my
you see?
side, I'm stuck with 2023 year of turning point.
Maybe the network on your side, but you can continue because now we are on 2026 plans.
Okay.
Maybe you can check it on your phone.
Okay, let me check it on my phone then.
Yeah. We are on 2026 plans, and then the other one is lesson learned.
Oh, I'm about to finish.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll need to go through them because I can't.
Yeah, use your phone.
Yes, I'll use my phone.
Yeah. You can go on. It's fine.
I need to see what I've written there.
The 10 lessons.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I think there's a slide before that one, my leader, with the one that talks to new beginnings 2025
Yes, we are there
and
now.
beyond.
Yeah.
It's a pity. I'm not sure whether it will make sense when it's not visible on the screen, but let me
It's
talk to
visible.
it.
Yeah.
It's visible on your side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me talk to it then because I'm sure it's my problem then. It's my network because from me, I'm stuck on slide that talks to 2023. Okay, let me talk to it then. Are you on that slide? New beginnings.
I'm on that slide.
Okay, thank you so much, my leader. Sorry for the inconvenience, leaders. This is the slide that talks to my 2025. I resigned from my 8 to 5 job. I know there's an idea or there's a perception out there that people that are making it in forever are those that were working and took their pensions. I want to say it out loud for free, my leaders, out loud for free. I am a former civil servant for 27 years and I've resigned from my bastion last year in April. And as from May, I started working forever full time. And when I resigned, I did not take a cent from my pensions. Thank you to our managers convention, because when we attend these managers convention sessions, we are not only taught about how to sell the product and the benefits of the product. There is an element, a huge element on personal development, where we are taught about how to do your taxing, how to manage your finances, how to manage your business as a forever business owner, that you must have a business account, you must pay yourself from a business account, all those things, how to make sure that you've got a safety net in terms of your business and your monies. You don't just spend them. Because of that information that I got there in managers convention, from that session, I went back to my private banker. We sat down and we looked at the options, and I was told to opt. In fact, I also proposed to opt for a preservation fund. So my pensions, I'm not surviving with my pensions at all. All my pensions, I did not even take a cent from them. So I'm here to tell you that since I have resigned from April, May up until now, everything that was paid by my PESAL or my bastion salary forever sustains us. Forever is doing that and beyond. And I did not take a cent. So there is this perception that you are using our pension fund to run our business. I personally did not, and I'm a living testimony. If you happen to hear someone saying that, please refer that person to me, because that is a perception. It's not proven. And now when they are saying that, they think that all of us have done that. And I'm a living testimony that it doesn't have to be like that. I started, okay, I'm now confused. I'm thinking that I'm looking at the laptop. Okay. July 2025, I settled that bond, the first one, the one that I got my furniture repossessed on. So on July 2025, which is last year, I settled that bond. As from then, as from my resignation, this particular house that I'm staying in, which is my second bond, it's being paid by forever. It's being paid by forever. Now going to my 2026 plans, I want to be on 100 Club for 12 consecutive months. I want to qualify for Global Rally By September 2026, I want to be a senior manager by April 2026 and level 3 car incentive by December. Those are my plans for 2026. And when it comes to the lessons that I've learned in this business so far, not everyone in your team is in the same mission as you. We must just understand and accept that. Not everyone you started with will be with you until you achieve your dream, because they might have their dreams fulfilled before yours, and they might leave the business for reasons that are best known to them. This is my personal journey. That is what I told myself, and no one owes me anything. This is my dream. This is my journey, and I need to work it out. Despite the harms, despite the speed bump, despite the harms, beside any challenge that I'm going to encounter in my journey, I need to be consistent to my why and understand that this is my dream and no one owes me anything. This is a marathon, not a sprinter. If I get tired along the way, I must just rest and continue. It's a process, it's a journey. I have total control over my sisters and not anyone else. It's okay to cry over lost team, but pick up yourself and go. Because we will definitely get those moments of losing the team. And it's okay to cry, but don't overstay. This is 98% mindset business. Always feed it with positivity. Feed yourself with positivity. Do not allow yourself to feed with all the negative things that are going to drain you. You are going to lose focus. Attend and respect company events. Remember, leaders are born in the company events. Forever is not easy. Forever is not easy at all. But being broke is the worst pain ever. Consistency is the name of the game, no matter what. Stay consistent, be focused. My last slide, I am indeed Nondumiso Gwarube, and I will do forever, forever. Thank you so much, my leaders. Thank you for the opportunity. I am so grateful. Thank you, my leader. Over to you.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. And to me, guys, give a fire emojis. This testimony it evoked me. Sometimes I was crying, sometimes I was so proud, blowing kisses to her. I've never seen someone who's resilient like her. And I've taken notes as well for me, because we don't stop learning. We learn and learn and learn. Thank you so much, Ndumi. Your story is so powerful, and your resilience in the business. I got to see what you are, it takes a lot to write what are you working for. And you write it boldly there, and the universe will conspire. Thank you so much. And we come to the end of our session today. And go and sign, go ask for that joining link, go and sign that form, and go and sit with the person and say, hey, I'm wasting my time here. I want everything that these people are talking about. Show me how to make it. And all the best for month end to all the forever business owners. Let's go and do this thing. Thank you so much, CSM, for the opportunity. And this is a goodbye and good night from me.